All right, today we're going to dive into Markiplier's absolutely grueling journey in part 7 of his Baby Steps playthrough. Seriously, this is a story about pure determination, a little bit of self-sabotage, and, well, one really nasty cliff face that almost broke the man. Let's get right into it.
And you know, Markiplier sets the stage himself with this little gem, right after a huge fall. It's just dripping with irony, but honestly, it perfectly captures what's about to happen. This wild cycle of just spectacular failure and some truly next-level stubbornness. So the real fight in this whole video, it's not even against the mountain. No. It's all happening inside his own head. It's this constant, almost magnetic pull he has towards finding a shortcut, even when every fiber of his being knows it's a terrible idea.
And the wild thing is, he's totally aware of it. He knows what he's doing. He literally says out loud that he's fallen into his own trap, but he just can't seem to stop himself. This isn't just, a simple mistake. It feels more like a compulsion.
And this right here, this is the battle raging in his brain. On one side, you've got pure, simple logic. Hey, look, here's the clear, easy path the game designers made for you. But on the other side, you've got that primal gamer instinct. You know the one. It's the part of your brain that just craves a challenge, that thinks the real prize is conquering the impossible route. It sees a sheer cliff and just thinks, yep, that's an invitation for me. So let's be clear. This isn't about him being lost or, not understanding the game. Not at all. This is a deliberate choice. He sees the sensible path, he acknowledges it's there, and then he turns his back on it to tackle the impossible one, just to see if he can do it. Okay, so now we get to this totally fascinating detour he takes. As he's staring down this monumental task of just getting back up the mountain, what does he do? He decides it's the perfect moment for a little impromptu book club meeting. It's like a mental escape from the absolute stress of the climb. So he starts talking about this series he's absolutely devouring called Dungeon Crawler Carl. Now, for anyone who's been following him for a while, you know this is kind of a big deal. The man loves his Warhammer 40K. So for him to just switch gears and try a totally different book series, that's him stepping way outside his comfort zone. And he is just genuinely impressed. He's gushing about the author's ability to keep raising the stakes, to create these super satisfying payoffs. But you know what he praises the most? Something he thinks gets overlooked all the time. It's just a fun read. He makes a great point that just being entertaining, that's a skill all on its own. And this is where the irony just hits you like a ton of bricks. He's sitting there saying, hey, I usually don't try something new, but I did, and it was great. He's out here celebrating trying new things, while at the exact same time he is stubbornly refusing to try the new, obvious path right in front of him in the game. It's just perfect.
Right, so after that long, painful journey back, he's faced with the ultimate choice. A nice, easy set of stairs, or a treacherous, sheer cliff path. Well, for him, the choice is pretty obvious, isn't it? He's about to go toe-to-toe with a legendary challenge known only as the Manbreaker.
I mean, the game itself tries to warn him. The NPC, Jim, he lays out the stakes perfectly. This isn't just some random cliff. It's got a reputation. It's a climb that's specifically designed to crush your will, and hey, it's got a long history of doing exactly that.
And how does Mark respond to that dire warning? With pure, unshakable defiance. He doesn't just accept the challenge, oh no. He boasts that he's going to scamper up that thing without falling even once. A classic, perfect setup for an epic disaster.
So as he starts to climb, he kind of develops this whole method on the fly. It's this hilarious mix of practical advice, like, don't trust the tricky shadows on the rocks, and complete absurdity, like telling himself to channel his inner goat and master something called the shimmy sham. And the climb itself? It is unbelievably tense. I mean, every single foot placement is critical. So to deal with the stress, he just starts rambling about how weird goats are. Their eyes, their milk, their totally unnatural ability to climb. It's just nervous chatter to keep his mind off that terrifyingly long drop waiting for him. So get this, he's actually making incredible progress. He's focused, he's being careful, he's channeling that inner goat. But you know how it is in a game like this. Progress is fragile, and gravity is always waiting to play a cruel joke on you.
You can just feel the tension radiating off the screen. You can hear it in his voice. His palms are sweaty. He's talking through every tiny little decision. He's almost there. He's navigated the hardest part. He is so close. And then, in one single awkward move, it all just comes apart.
And that
That is the sound of pure, unfiltered agony. It's not just frustration. It's that soul-crushing feeling when you see minutes and minutes of nerve-shredding work just vanish in a split second. All of it. Gone.
And here's the truly heartbreaking part. This wasn't a one-and-done thing. He would fall not once, but twice, from almost the exact same spot. The mountain was not finished with him, not by a long shot.
So on his second attempt, he's even better. You can see he's learned from his mistake. He figures out this new mechanic for more precise foot control. He finds a new handhold, a whole new path. And there's this genuine feeling of hope, that this time will be different. He's adapted. He's got this.
And then, the second fall happens. But this one feels different. It's not a misstep. It feels like a glitch. He just dives. 1 second he's perfectly stable, the next, his character just lurches forward for no reason. You can just hear the utter confusion and disbelief in his voice. This failure feels unfair, which is almost worse.
So after all of that, he is right back where he started. His hard-earned hat, gone, lost somewhere on the mountain. He's defeated, he's confused, he's just broken. And it really leaves us with that fundamental question, not just at the heart of games like this, but maybe a lot of things. Why, after being so completely beaten down, do we get back up and try to climb again?